Hey, yo, what's that word, man? What's good? What's good? You know, I do it every time I leave this shit on mute. You know what I mean? What's good? Toons, friends, aliens, family members, and Squish crew members. What's up with it? How y'all doing tonight? Um, Basically, tonight, I'm gonna show you, you know what I'm saying? Like, really what Trill stands for. You know what I mean? If you from or know where I'm from, you understand why that trill shit is a very potent word. And I have a few clips, you know what I'm saying, to explain exactly what it means and not the Urban Dictionary version. Um, because the Urban Dictionary version is going to tell you something completely different than the actual meaning. So we're going to hear from the horse's mouth tonight. You know what I'm saying? So as you can see by the title, Keep It Trill, from SquishRoom beats to authentic streets. You know what I mean? You know who I am. Motherfucker Squish Arcana. If you don't, I'm Squish Arcana. AKA the book sack man. And I'm coming to you live where the shit always happens. Motherfucker Squish Room, man. My little space away from everybody type shit. Not really. It's just a media room. It's just an extra spare bedroom. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, this is where it all goes down. This is where the magic happens. This is all the truth, all the real shit, all the trill shit goes down in this room. And today on the Toon Talk, we are talking Trill. Yes, Trill. Trill. Yeah, you heard me. Keep it trill. Now, before we dive in and do all the little semantical shit, and I'll break this shit down for y'all. Um, what does trill even mean? Does trill mean its own thing? Hey, hey, Shidoria. How you doing, baby? Nice to meet you. My name's Squishy. Um, no, but we're gonna break down what trill means and the little urban dictionary version of it, which is true and real put together. That's it. Which is which is a good guess. I mean, like if I had to go off of it, I would say that too. But it's just not spelled similarly enough for me to say that. It is phonically, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like it would work. But nonetheless, um, someone who stays true to themselves and real to the people around them, no matter what. Nothing is gonna stop you from being the person that you are. If you're a good person, you ain't gonna never stop being that good person. Like even if you gotta stand on that shit alone, you rather stand on it alone than be a fucked up person. It's like your morals and just your moral compass in general won't let you do the fuck shit. That's true. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't doing no bullshitting around people, you ain't no capping, no fronting, no bullshitting. That's true. When a motherfucker can definitely count you as being you every time, good, bad, and in between, that's true. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the origin story real quick. 1 second. Let's see. Whoa, they have a lot of stuff on board out there, but I just wanted to get a couple pictures. Damn, they took me to Wikipedia for Port Arthur. That's crazy. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show the people what it looked like. Yeah, they took me to Houston shit. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that ain't bad at all. You know what I'm saying? Show y'all a little Port Arthur. All right, but check it. Read these facts. So the word came from the South, right? Houston, Port Arthur, Texas, on BWGK, the legend. He said Trill first popped in the streets, even in the pen, and it spread through the community. It wasn't just slang, it was a code. You keep it true to yourself, real to your people, and that's the vibe you live by. I wish my motherfuckers would live by that code nowadays, but it is what it is. Now, look, for me, moving out here to Louisiana, man, doing this, making beat shit from the SquishRoom, you know what I'm saying? Before it was the SquishRoom, when it was just blank ass room with a weight bench in it to where it is now. You feel what I'm saying? Making beats, dealing with PTSD, dealing with my depression. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to front, easy to fake this shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna survive and thrive and create, you gotta keep it trill, my nigga. Like, ain't nobody else gonna be able to do that for you. So you gotta stand in your own truth. You gotta stand in your own lane and own that shit. And I feel like some of us don't do that. We so busy worried about the masses that, like, you got a whole lane that you could take over, that's yours, and you don't want to do it. You want to swerve on somebody else's shit. And when you do a shit like that, that ain't Trill. You know what I mean? So I just, you know me, I got journals everywhere. I got notebooks full of shit. I got my motherfucking, let me see if I can get it. So motherfuckers don't think it's all, you know what I'm saying, whoop de bams around this motherfucker. Yeah. It gets real in this bitch. You feel me? So yeah. But nonetheless, after showing y'all that, even my younger self writing poems, losing people I love, having to grind in silence. What's up with Riley Tropic? Yeah, Riley's Tropic. I don't. What's up with it? Yeah. Hey, how you doing? What's that word? But when you stay trill and stay true, you gotta do that shit even when nobody noticed that shit. You feel me? And that's really the hardest part of the shit. Like, it's easy. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I feel like with God, it's easy to call yourself a Christian, but it's hard as fuck to do all the things that God asks of you 24/7, 365 without mucking up. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Boo Mama, we muck up every day. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just look at it that way. I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize. You know how I get. I run on tangents sometimes. All right. Now, we finna go to this true versus real situation. Like, we're gonna call it that. True versus the real. Okay. Now, I'm gonna break it down like this. True is being honest with yourself. No lies, no pretending. You know your scars, your story, your trauma. Real is how you carry that into the world. Your actions, your words, your art. But Bun B said being true ain't nothing about flexing, ain't about front, it's about authenticity. Okay? So we gonna go, you know what I mean? Like, think about it like this. Your neighborhood, your crew, your studio. The world is testing you every day. Being Trill is passing those tests without losing yourself. That's what makes a legacy. Somebody might say, yo, Squish, Why are you still in the squish room making beats when you could be out? And I'll put it like this. The squish room is something that I built myself. You know what I mean? Like, I saw some shit that I wanted done and I wanted to do, so I made it into that. And I'm proud that I made it into that. You know what I'm saying? It's like my little nerd media cave type shit. You feel me? But all in all, it's my zone, my space, my truth. And that's Trill to me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just going to ask you this for y'all. What does your Trill look like? Drop that down in the comments, drop it in the chat, wherever you at, and let a brother know what's your Trill. I'm finna let y'all see this clip real quick of Bun B explaining the word Trill. Rest in peace to Pimp C. I hate to say it, but I feel like he would have had a better definition, and I probably would have enjoyed it a tad bit more because of the way Pimp was. But nonetheless, here we go. This is what Trill means. Bun B.
Can you define the word Trill?
Yes. Most people will say it means true and real, and that's I'll allow.
Wow, that's the exact Urban Dictionary reservation.
Wow. So everyone, you hear everybody say keep it 100, right? Yeah. It's very easy to keep it 100 when all eyes are on you, when you're in a public setting. Being Trill is when you're going above and beyond the call of duty because you feel you have to, not because, you know, society says you should, or you should be doing PC things. You should help your fellow man. It's just, no, you're intrinsically a good person trying to do good things with good people.
Wow. Trill, everybody. Is it in the dictionary yet?
Yeah, what a definition.
It is not, I don't think.
We got to get that added. Yeah, we're going to hit up Webster.
They add one every year. They add a word every year.
All right. Now, y'all heard it from the man's mouth. What the fuck Trill means. And, I mean, it's basically the same thing we were saying. You know what I mean? Now, it's a beat that I have. It's called Alone by Yourself. Now, when you listen to it, it's slow, melodic, emotional, raw. I layered some gospel undertones and, you know, a little Texas trap soul vibe to it. But because being real isn't always loud, sometimes it's reflective and soulful. So, like, when I was trying to find the sample and I was trying to understand how to, like, get what I wanted out of this certain part of the vocal line or recording, it was so simple, but yet it was the biggest part of the song. I feel like every note, every kick, every hi-hat, it was saying, like, I survived, I'm still alive, and I'm keeping it Trill. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in my music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's what I incorporate or I try to embody with my beats. Is trying to be different in a way, but also like keep it true to my roots and the shit I know, my morals. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just be doing shit just because everybody else doing it. I was never a follower. I ain't gonna start now with my beats. So I just hope that y'all understand like what Trill really means and how you can also determine damn near your own definition of it type shit. She said I was today years old. Yes, we do. We pick up the pieces, learn to keep pressing. There you go, baby. Tell them, boo mama. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, I can take the true plus real, you know what I'm saying? But to wrap it up, it's just what you stand on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and being a real Trill motherfucker at all times, like, not when it's beneficial for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not when it's in your favor type shit. You know what I mean? So, yes, this shit originated in that motherfucking dirty South, that motherfucking third coast. if you didn't know. So to me, that means authenticity off the top. It means action. It means your own story. So I want y'all to think, what's y'all Trill, and what's in your life, and what in your life stays real, even when the world tries to shape you. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know. Share your story. Share your beat. Share your moment. And next episode, we might talk about the AI bias. That's what I'm going to try to hit y'all with. The AI bias of race. It kind of distorts darker skinned females more times than it does lighter skinned males. But we'll talk about that in a different situation. I guess I'll let y'all hear some extra little snippets from some shit that I got going on and see if y'all like it. But once again, this is me, Squish Arcana. The motherfucking SquishRoom mechanic. The beat detective. Just your overall venom ass nigga. But all in all, I want to remind you, keep it true always, man. Till next time. Peace and hair grease, motherfuckers. I'm out.